The beat goes on, Baba on stage. I'm like, what is like Nestum? Nestum. After that, I the whole night.
Oh man.
The whole lot, no, don't worry. Then I thought when I get Nestum. Battle of the, how can I put it? Battle of the one of the biggest groups in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like not to say ringing. You know, like boxing and. Boom Shaka is going there on stage. After that, it's like king, and it's Abashante. You know, my grandmother, she was my everything. 1 quarter for a year. What law, music. Also, tell my demon. Demon Satan. You know, I was the only female rapper when and we used to go to Lee Club. And then we're having a study. What.
Lochan is charmed.
I'm very impressed with what you're trying to do.
Nathi singama community omphakathi. Usiphosile? Uyasijoya fusathina. Journalists have been asking me what happened between you and Somizi.
It's a good day to have a happy day. It's Happy Days on podcast. We are here once again. It's a Vuyo's restaurant at the Villa Gaza Street. We're coming back because people love us when they come here. As you can hear, there's too much beautiful noise of African people singing, you know, for our tourists. Zaki Punch. And then you can just see the beautiful views there. The view from the Soweto Towers. That the other side is, understand, is Orlando East. And where you go that straight up to the mountain of Besta Pinville. As you can see the UJ there. And I think it's pepper spray the other side there. So it is a beautiful Soweto views, as you can imagine if you're not in, from the Southwestern Township. We are continuing. It's a beautiful place, and a beautiful place to be with beautiful people. And I've got a beautiful guest with me here, and Uzanele.
Yeah. Zanele is in told.
Zanele, over the time I said,
yeah, you know what?
But you have to see Valenetta. Yeah. So it's Zanele Nyakalo Peterson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then people know you as Nestum.
Nestum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tina on the side there, me that was as DJ Nesty.
Mina General Tatazong.
Yeah.
Gahle mina ngumkhozi.
Yeah, ngiyakuzu.
Ayibona. If offer itamata we funding it talking in a cabbage.
Yeah.
If we take cabbage, we funding it to normal kinali pumpkin.
Yeah.
If it's a Mary pumpkin, I bring it in a carrot.
Yeah, I was
Funan, choose my kettle.
And then Abanbati, Abantu Mangabe, Agasakuli, Cholanga, Bega, why Yinile?
Get me. I'm a 2000 I Calvata and I get you. Obanamina Umut Manklanga and I you. Yazi Yosikuki like it you. I tell please. Please get yo don't thank to Yakala. Get me langing down.
Yeah.
Bula industry once you say, hey, Yazi says Kukile. Umahuta what velushinta.
Yeah, villages.
Yeah. Also cool about that language. No 30 pension umhlala phansi. Uyake thina bone sisi.
Asikhulume ngendaba yakho ekhaya kini ukuthi uzalwa umabani timer siblings mhlawumbe ukhule kanjani ukhulele va
mina ngipo ikikosi yasi time uma old and all that okay from my father's side ne abantwana bakababami we were 8 and then 2 passed on. And then from my mother's side, we are 2. I'm the only girl. Yeah. So umamam no babam azange bashate because umamam she was very young and ubabam umdala kakhulu mawukuthi yapheka gap nje it's something else. So he wanted ukuthi ayenze umamam the third wife. But no, usasemncane so ngicela umshinde, you understand? So but my mom got married and then but I have a good relationship no babam and then I had a good relationship with my stepmom, but she passed on when 2021. Yeah. So yeah, umama ukhona ubaba ukhona and I still have a good relationship with my stepdad. Yo awani ukuthi mina
ngiyiphoyiki kamampela.
Ngibhayisikile esichaza ngcwele. Yabona ibhayisikile esichaza ina.
Decoration. Okay. So ukhula vele kanjalo and then attend isikole ukhulela khona la
iSoweto. Yeah, mina I'm born Sowetan baba. Yeah, so Soweto Kakena is it primary Kokhotso. From there I go is it higher or what? Yeah, Komabewana. From there I moved to Riashuma. High school. Yeah, and then but matric waka I had to move out of Soweto but join Abashante. I'm in the music industry and I'm the last born in the industry and people are talking so I thought you know what, for me let me go to a private school. Then I went to SE College where I did my matric. And then manfika lapha ngahlangana nabo Thembi, ngahlangana nabo umntana kabo Oskiro bani. Yena lo ngiyamkhona umfana. Yeah, ngiyamkhosa nabo Hazel. So for me it's like okay, this is the situation right now. I am home. And then
but bocabangile ukuthi wena umuntu mhlambe or bolokubona ukuthi there is this thing yomculo.
Mina let me tell you the honest truth. Mina I wanted to be a social worker. Besides being a social worker, I wanted to be what the doctor yezinja. I wanted to work at PDSA. Something like that. So AM music, I don't know, but I think I had it in me, but I didn't know. So eskoleni when we go nama concert, hi man uzobona ngibale this thing yabona senya imitator nini sing mina bengithanda ukubloma nabafana. That's why mina kahle kahle tomboy. Yeah, lezinto lesenya force ngizothini yabona. So nini ngibloma nabafana abanye sona bazibiza I boys to men nini we are writing songs nini siyaqula. Mighty remember we used to have a concert in the school and kuba nama concert sengimude bread senya lapha nini sengimitate ibhumsha but kahle wena umkhatho wenjani ngithi I don't worry you understand. So kanti that thing beyikhona it just that ukuthi ile ipatile you understand. But I don't wanna lie, I never said mina mankhula I want to be as never. Why social worker or kibe doctor njadani leyo kula yokuphapha angazi ukuthi ibuyaphi. Yes,
but it was during the time una 15 where you joined the
999 cause uSpeedy he's my homeboy, you know. So and I remember he was the one ongene kuqala kule industry, you know, and he used to come ekhaya and then we used to rap. I was the only female rapper wentombazana and we used to go to Lee Club and then ngizokhuluma amanga kugogo wami ngithi hayi man we having a study what phethe incwadi kanti ngifake into zami yabona. And then we go to Lee Club, so we used to hang around Double Speedy and all that, you know. And then that thing kanti it bring us something out. It's something it's being cooked inside. I don't know. You understand? So Speedy, he's the one who introduced me to the music industry. What no man? Uatha ufuna a female rapper. I'm like, oh okay. I know. I see yes, born. I see yes. Sizobona ukuthi skipani. Yeah. Hayi mina mangifika ke ngifike ngenye ivurukushi nje ngathi Arthur I can sing what is sing ngacula I can dance what dance ngadansa ngathi hey I can rap but I know
Too much.
yeah but I was so young I was very young you know but ngastelo ukuthi no I'm here I might as well
yeah because I remember ukuthi there's a certain part on the story where you were talking about ukuthi your parents have been actually been shamed by allowing you to go
yes yo ugogo wami yo you know my grandmother she was my everything wankwatala for a year what law music uzozilethela amadimoni ubudimoni ubusatan you know futhi you know thina sikhulele isonto laka Jehovah's Witnesses ama-Watch Tower so ugogo wami nelibhoza yade so wavela athi yo busatani fela and then they were talking like no she's gonna take drugs she's gonna drop off out of school blah 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 but look at me you know I was young but for the fact that the way she raised me you know I'm very grounded and very rooted you know so look I had to prove it man the talent is there God gave me the talent you see
but so by the time you joined 999
the time you joined 999 already I had the male vocalist which is Abba and the female Queen so he wanted the female rapper already the group was formed but they were short you know so it's been a time and Arthur so let's go and meet him and I man figure Queen imbonyi namu imbonyi but same WhatsApp group you understand so that's how I blended I thought no you know what and at that time I didn't tell my parents
hey
umama mbeka
ibhomishe TV
umama mbeka but well Arthur wakhuluma nathi no I'll make sure ukuthi uyaya esikoleni you know she won't go out of hand and all that but no he did because nami nekisebanyana baba baratang
izinto nje
abathanda bafana
okay rate basimanya
imagine even thanda bafana ngabe nje
ngabukhawathekile
abafana
abafana bayakhawatha
baba
be careful girls
if honor timing abafana
bazokwenza ama-chilies
bazokwenza lamawala amavula
so is that the name Nestum came about?
I was the youngest in the group and also in the entertainment industry. So I thought well Nestum because I used to cry. I remember my first performance on stage. Performing Roughneck Lady. Queen always did this Roughneck Lady. But okay, manje unesinga since ngithe. I was like the beat goes on, Baba on stage. I'm like, what is like nasty? Nasty. Nakhala. After that, ngakhala the whole night.
Oh man.
The whole night, no, don't worry. Then I thought when I get Nestum, you are a cry baby. Level alive, shala kanjalo. Manje I am worried ngoba sengiyakhula ngizoba ubani? Jungle Oats.
Jungle Oats. I will call away. Also Jungle Oats.
Ngiyadlala. Hayi, ngiyocabanga.
Okay, ayengizoshangiwa.
Nestum. So my city, nasty.
But do you remember the memories?
Yes.
If you can just take us down to memory lane.
Take you down to the memory lane. You know that time, music industry for me, I don't know, it was happening. You know, Geisha then and now. Something is missing. You know, and 18, I remember we used to go to Abu Andrisa Plus, Zirast, and when we go on stage, it was packed. You know, we used to recite the stadium. Beside the stadium, Arbuaka, imagine, Plus. And Risa Plus, because Zirast is like an open field. And people will come and they will pay. khona manje bawuthiyabheka ama-stadium only those is like the pub with the you know, and stage act baba Tina we used to rehearse. When they say we are having a show, we used to rehearse and we will rehearse and we had attire. You will never go on stage going out to your tennis singwa. Come on. You know, it's like when you're going on stage, we are artists. I'm an art. Whatever that I'm performing on stage, you know, it has to collaborate with what I'm you know, you understand? The movement, the attire, the lyrics, they should go together, you know. I remember Abashante and Bumshaga. Standard Bank Arena, Baba.
Can you imagine?
Battle.
Yeah.
Battle of the, how can I put it? Battle of the, one of the biggest groups in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, not to say ringing, you know, like, you know, boxing and Bumshaga is going there on stage. After that, it's like King. And it's Abashante. And, you know, people thought, we were rivals, thought we were fighting. Kanti they didn't know. Uguti, we were up behind the stage. Oh, siyabangani.
Yeah, kuyasetshenzwa.
Siyavakashelana kuba mnandi sixoxe sihleke. We talk about what we were doing on stage. I'm sinfuhlile leya show.
Ayisinenzela amajilisi ya.
Nelo rona amabhoza abomakeba.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So you describe the competition as not necessarily a competition like you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not driver.
No.
Yeah, it's like you know what you're here for working.
Yes.
So umculo wakudala especially ikwaito.
Yeah.
Because I know ukuthi ubani bekephikisana nobani.
Yeah.
Ubani bekephikisana nobani.
Yeah.
Bobona ukuthi lento le biyenza ukuthi umculo
kube mnandi. It's like, you know, it's like Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates.
Yeah.
You know, when they are playing, you know, in derby, you will think they are fighting these people. Oh, after that, Baba winile, bangalo kumnandi bayahleka. Hey man, ubonile wena ngukapile maracho miyaskis. Things like that. So we need to create hype. You know, it's art.
Promote an equality.
Yes, and it's you know, talent without creativity. You are talent but you are not creative. Though you must create something. You know, Bumshaga and Abashante, there's a big show. Martin, I want to see Uguti, Abobana, Abomaposa, Abomakeba, you know. So then, it was, I really miss those times. I don't want to lie. Yeah,
I can imagine. I'm actually, when you're talking, like,
you visualize
I'm picturizing Butish. No. No, this thing.
Yeah,
I can actually see the passion in it.
Yes, you know, it was. You were looking forward to go on stage. You know, you were looking forward to go and rehearse. Tina, we used to rehearse in a week. We rehearse. Young understand? It's like when you check, you see Michael Jackson, Abo Janet Jackson, Abo Beyonce. They take their job very seriously. They rehearse. You will never go on stage you think Zobon. They like send mouth in the stage. Omunya uyale. Mouth to. Umngani wakho sekayangena stage uyakhumbula basenika bobani sihlala nabo bantwana you know, it's like we used to take our job very serious. It's like the song, you know, okay, this is the intro, you understand, the first song, and each and every song had attire.
Yeah.
Bafethu you know, yes, uya dance, and you are a performer.
Complete.
That's why I still perform. As Abashante. I performed the Peanuts Abashante Kili one.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know if you remember Shoya Zola Kompumalanga. You remember Zola? They did a big show for him, trying to.
Oh yes.
You remember? Yes, I was the only female artist amongst males. I was like, hey guys. But no, they are not relevant. And then they were like, okay, Nesty, here's your H1, your driver, and where are your dancers? I'm like, me? I don't need dancers. It's me.
Complete.
Me, I'm a performer.
Yeah.
Me, I'm an artist. You know, I went on stage. One lady, Baba.
Yeah,
one lady,
show, yeah.
and they were like, my God, this woman is Yes, and people that didn't want to go on stage because they were the problem with the sound. Not to me. When I go on stage, this sound is over perfect.
Yeah.
Not hey guys, Again, I performed and the sound was like now the stage. But I enjoy like my selector started the songs again from Maziwe food. You understand? So those were the days. You know, it was I remember we used to Ep61. We used to do the whole show. Only one stable. 999 stable from Chiscop, from Abashante, and we will compete amongst each other. You know.
So, but then looking back, really to Ilona is stable.
Yeah.
How was it like to work with 999, especially during those times?
Yo.
In fact, until your last days.
Yo. You know, I don't want to lie. I was very young. And for the fact that, well, Arthur is not perfect. Nobody's perfect anyway, but Maumuntu, look at the good side and the good part, you know. That man, he was very strict, you know, and for the fact that I was the youngest, and and the best fit, bruh. I know the best fit, man, and like people were crazy, and so I would go to meet nobody my action. Can they understand? I don't understand. You understand? So for me, it was like a big brother.
Okay. And I was
I thought we used to call him Lolo. Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm born working one. So nana kill like but I'm still a straight talker even now. I shoot to kill with my mouth.
I don't know where people take it to go to when I know Atanina Kabana Gabi.
Me Wabana Harabatuba Asa Severis and Libon. Lankam Fonela no. He will pick up my phone. He will pick up my phone. And Kimutolong or Laukasa something. The first person or I come phone and Nestum. The gig, Yalisari FM. Okay. You understand? And like others were saying, why her? You know, this woman, Unalibutu. You understand? And she's very humble, you know. Now the differences, but I'm sorry. I've wronged you. So no. You know, so it just that you know, and I wanted to pull my own strings. I wouldn't be under his shadow forever. And obviously, when you start realizing that Kahola and I want to move, I remember the gig at Chem Eli. That was our breaking point for me and Arthur, because you know, like now she's gonna do Chem Eli. You know, only that thing once I can mole. Realize and now that's when you feel oh, actually I can do this. I don't need you. You understand that? So, but we managed to be together. You know, it's like, come on. Okay. I wanted to grow. I wanted to pull my own strings. I wanted to do my own mistakes. You understand that? But still, like a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand? Because the relationship, you know, the connection. You know, I remember my firstborn, and he suddenly said, Mami Maru Amrata Athane. And me and her, no Rashabana. You know, and then you know why? Because more conversations like I thought it.
Oh,
I thought it. And then one over no man, this woman out of the blue, Mami Maru Amrata Rashabana. And then this one, you know, so experience, and it's like a parent o hodisa ngwana ha qala a ba re I wanna move out of the house.
So ya qala uthi
O tlo fila jwang? O tla re ha mntana. O tlo lwana. So then it's like now what's happening next? Manje. It's like hello. I just want to go and face life. You understand? Because
so abantu bayakhuluma nje.
You know about too much. But no, I thought Nalena we talk. I don't wanna lie, we talk. Yeah, Nana le geeky what's about right for Nestum. You can phone la Nestum. So also no problem. Okay, fine. So umpatala guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know before Nkuluma now I spoke to Sis Hazel.
Yeah.
And then Sis Hazel as ngifuna iAbashante izwakala on happy days. So Sis Hazel uthi hey yazi Rich ngizokutshela ukuthi uphakathi kwethu kuAbashante umuntu okhulumayo speaker sethu Nestum.
I represent mina. That's why you baba for but hey, Sufuna Lizo Gire, but some of them they're no longer interested, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I will give you Abashante on my own. And Bona Joe, I deliver on stage. You know what? If you can see me on stage, you will be shocked. Mina
up until now.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Yeah. You know, the talent on Alignona, the more uhula, even more. If we talent tagat. The more uzo target less. You understand? So
can you imagine?
Yo, so mina mangingena indaweni.
Yeah, kuyazwakala man.
I'm 2000. Angibaboni ngani. My time aro wena. Hey, I get age. You know, if people they can just age is just a number. Ukuthi ngina 50 years ngiphile emhlabeni. You understand? So, mina I tell them I am young at heart. Mina yabatshela ngithi I am 25.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the energy. That's why sometimes even if I want to ngingale kule industry, I'm like, God, you know what? I still have a lot. So much to offer. So sometimes nyangala ngifuna ukuphuma but some things that you can't. And young people they come to you. Sis Nest, we want to do this. Can you mentor us? Blah, blah. This and that, you know. And when you talk to them, it's like, God, I really need your intervention because when you talk about you understand? Yeah, by finally fame and yabona lento lo yokuhamba bangagqokani. Ngithi don't judge them. They don't have a platform.
Okay. So bafuna ukubonakala.
Thina, uyasazi mos. Amabhozo wakho.
Yeah, izwala nge-short.
Thina uyazi ukuthi besigqoka yini ngithi stage.
Ayingazi. Lesiphahla.
Khumula was it Andrisa Plus? Yo, mina no Queen. Beshayi attire. Hey. Okay, Mona ili short neck and then come omrao inali ili, but it was short inside short. We were wearing a G-string, not a cheeky short. Hello.
Yeah.
G-string. We are on stage. Masiti baba. Yo, nabantwana bayasibulala because it was an act. We are artists. You act on stage.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why we didn't mind to wear siveza.
But yakumbula inkasi abanye abantu bebe against the likes of you guys now.
Yeah, but abantwana bangcono.
Yeah, bangcono.
But overseas bangcono and they don't comment.
Yeah.
So yes, we were ngcono but ngcono on stage. We will never see us ngcono. Yeah. So that's why you don't have to judge them because they have talent. It's like a butterfly kept in a jar. If you do puma, but he has suffocated. So these kids, they don't have a platform where they want to showcase their talent, where they want to showcase. They've got great bodies, but the bodies is there any platform where people can see and admire in a correct way with a good manner? No. So that's why my fellow and then my up and down the structure. They want to be admired, but you know, because we don't have clubs anymore, like no, like it's like a vacation in the clubhouse. It's like after school, they go there and they perform and they do that, blah blah blah. Because each one for himself, God for us all. But asibhekene ukuthi what can you do, but manje hayi bathu bayichebile bathi oh to funa senzele sizokubona second half twice. Even ngisho ngithi I cannot do it alone. Yeah, that's why ngisase so well, because for me there's a big role that I have to do, but I cannot do it alone. So labantwana nithi benze. That's why they're all over. They go to pubs, they go to clubs, wearing whatever and dancing on top of the tables, because they don't have a platform. But create a platform for these kids, and then you will see the difference. I don't know.
Not do anything about it.
No, you understand? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But let's just paint a picture about the challenges of being in music. You know, especially in South Africa. The very thing there's sikhuluma ngazo nje ukuthi abantwana kumele bazibheke izinto engathi nizexperiencing within the music just during your times.
You know, I think that time Batshwane, when we were under them, in Batshwane, like with the likes of Abo Oskido, Abo Don Laka. You remember Oskido and Don Laka? They are the ones, you know, who they were behind the success here, Boom Shaga. And the Abashante, the New School, the what, Arthur, he was the one who was behind the Abashante. You understand? So I think they knew Uguti, they wanted to achieve what? You understand? And they had a passion. You understand? And even if they wanted to make money, but at the same time, they had a role to play. You understand? And for the fact that these kids, they are under their wing, accountability and responsibility and respect, it had to take place. You understand? So now, Mautuyapega, people, they are here because they want to make money. You understand? And they see these young kids, bias lahlela, they don't care. If you lahlile, so what? Wala tlhagera go namela. Ke ntonyana tse jalo. We understand, but back then we used to have batho ba tshwana le bo Yvonne Chaka Chaka. We used to have batho ba tshwana le bo Brenda Fassie. Even if una see that perfect, but Brenda not just hey, why don't you dlala ngabantwana babanye? That one, she was a straight shooter. You understand? We had more females. You understand? In the entertainment industry. You understand? And we were looking out for each other. Mina, I don't want to lie. When I first been introduced to 999, let's come song a queen. Oh, I was young, guys. Yo, umama mbega. Yo, mewaka na hlanya. Yo, 999 go guy. Strap both. Heel bro. Yo. But you know, no mama khosha. You understand? But let's song a queen. And she had to be my sister, and she had to protect. You understand? Because yo guys, they killing me young and naive.
But our challenges, Nesty, abewefana. Nakona kube benilahlile.
Yo, I think happened.
You can imagine a heel pro during those times.
Yeah, during those times. You know, that's why I get chokere. But I thought he's not perfect. And about Honda, he always talk about this man. Okay, hello, Jay-Z too. I know Jay-Z. Is he the one who introduced me to the entertainment? The we? So I have to talk about him because really, shame he did his best. Even if he was not perfect, but and mostly that man. If anything wrong, it was alamo.
Obviously.
So he had to learn at least and happen with the help of you know, because in a way 999 is like a business company. You understand? A family business, you know, and all that. You know, but unasa khonu ayetsa ali one. But I don't wanna lie, if unasi that strict and the Luruna happened the way we were raised. Lord, how fitla playing? Remember who you are. You understand? You are rooted, you are grounded, even if you go and be exposed to this world. But remember
just
who you are. You understand? The reason why you are here. How I can bona for what? For battle bona and the robot Dalavantanu Chenta Banda, like you know. know what you want.
Yeah.
You understand?
So
Yeah.
youth manje should necessarily, learn something,
Heish.
to abantu the
Usho
likes of
bazolenda
you,
mara
you
uma
know.
ubabhekile.
Yeah, because if you can just check history from which year are we talking about when we're talking about
Yo, it was
the start of Abashante.
1995.
1995.
So kuphi manje?
Yo.
2000 and
The birth of
2024.
the
Thank
birth
you.
of community radio station.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
when Abashante started. I remember.
Yo.
And then up until now, back, you still look good.
Thank you.
Yes, nagekela.
Abantwana, you know, problem with them, ne? They think they know better. You understand? They think they know, and they forget Uguti. We are the ones who laid the foundation. I will tell you about Tubaki Baratang, the now generation. You understand? It's like when I look, I'm like Kamumpela. I'm her biggest fan. Cause you know when I see Kamumpela on stage, I'm like, damn, this is Lebo Matos.
Yeah, Matos. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
The stage act, the energy, the performance, and she sings. I'm like, this is Lebo Matos. We have Ubuhle. I'm the biggest fan of Ubuhle because the way she's got a beautiful voice. She's talented and unale her own character, her own personality. You understand? Renale abo Tyler, abo body. You know,
got good talent. Yeah.
good talent.
Yeah.
You understand? But problem gore. You know why? Because they are making money more than Tina. It's like I think I was telling
Yeah.
so Nestum was on challenge.
The attitude towards
You get my point, but they don't know what it. For them, we struggled. You understand? Tina Kiruna, we had to push our gate. You understand? We had the keys, other keys that we couldn't open. We had to break the armor chains. You understand? For who? For them. You understand? And now they are living large. They are making money. But I'm like, if Tina we didn't, then bona they must enjoy. Why Bella Bafana night? So again, no, you understand? So for me, I'm like big up guys, but niggas burning at tea. You get my point.
Balance is it?
Yeah, so
I'm gonna be big-headed. Yeah.
So sivele sithule sibheke bazobona ngathi ukuthi no lo she knows ukuthi le industry because le industry izokuhlafuna baba
Zokhawathe.
yeah itlo hlafuna cheka chepisa ifedile tsukire and then bazokhafulela lova yeah you get my point yeah bazokhafula kabuhlungu if you think when we are happy you understand you have arrived you understand so bazobona bawubuza bathi but Nestum uyenza kanjani you understand they have to ask they must come I mean I cannot go to them
open.
I know
I'm
nothing kanjani bazothi ubani wena but when they see me but we need to go to this woman sibuza ukuthi wenza kanjani your age you the energy I mean, Baba, never. Live early 2000. Mina when I'm on stage, MC, but you are co-hosting here. I wonder, did he or she Googleish me?
We ask Kumar.
I understand. I've been Baba. Now on stage, when it's 10 hours on stage, I will give you 10 hours on stage, non-stop. And Katal, and baby, about drugs. And baby
you high on something.
No. And baby drugs and baby and baby cigarette and I'm not discriminating whoever is doing that.
Yes.
And puzu chwala.
Yeah.
You understand?
Kwashaje kancane ne? Njalo kwashaka.
Yeah, mara ngabona ukuthi like abo okay, red wine, bo le ikhape, le kirata le shampoo.
Yeah.
And what? Yeah, bo in a rata re jwala le bana ke jwala le bana ba tla ithola ke re jwala le bana wena wa tseba re ke bua kae so but ke bana after that it's vice versa and like it's not worth it.
Okay, so during let's say from the 90s, early 90s, Abantu they started when we gained our freedom.
Yeah.
Started forming groups amaningi.
Yeah.
Groups njengoba besibala uBhumshaka.
Yeah,
Sabala nabo old school, ne?
Hey, new school.
Yeah. New school. Now we under 999.
Yeah, it was under 999.
There were a lot of
Chafkop. I thought Nanali again. That's why they will book only 999 stable and we'll do 6 to 6. Really 999. Is it a B or?
No, it's not a B.
No.
Are you allergic?
No, I'm not allergic. It's a sign of my E.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I'm a coconut.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but so it was a lot about Chiskop. Remember, Chiskop Abamandoze, they had to
because
play.
that's where they started.
Yeah, 999. Young understand so. And the really bangata man. More Purity. You remember Purity?
I remember.
And
Purity.
you remember she passed on, hey?
Oh man.
Yes.
So I wasn't
May her
aware.
soul rest in peace.
man,
In the
yes,
industry, Baba.
Yeah.
This industry.
Ezintswembu kakhulu ke lezo. Phela Purity.
Yeah, you know, so we were like a clan. You understand? Yeah.
But I'm a group something I honestly I have.
Yes,
You know?
I have.
And then amanya bulawa ukuthi people need to grow after all. It's fine.
Yeah.
But abanye abantu bayacabana.
Yeah.
Angicabananga neAbashante.
You know, with Abashante, I don't want to lie. Cause Queen, remember Queen, she was our vocal artist.
Yes.
Ne? And I think she wanted to explore being her only one without having Abo Nestum, Abo Hazel, Abo Lindy, Abo Zari, you know, behind her back. She wanted to sing and to be a solo artist, Ali one.
Okay.
That's why from Queen Abashante went to Iyaya. So she wanted to Iyaya alone, and that's when things start falling apart bit by bit. Because now we could see what now they are concentrating more on her than Tina as a group. Young understand that. And slowly now we felt neglected. Yeah, but now everything is about anyway. There's nothing wrong because you know, she's got a beautiful voice. You understand now? When we say diva, we talk about Abantu Abafana Nabo Queen. Queen, if you say sing gospel, who's actually gospel?
Yeah, I was about to say which she's in gospel now.
Yeah, but now she's in gospel. If it's Kwaito, it's R&B, it's Raga, that woman,
She's the artist.
Thank you. She's an artist.
The art of music.
Yeah, so I think by her, you know, wanting to go solo, the group started, crumbling, and then Happy as Nestum Naye, she's a rapper, and Naye, she wants to follow her dreams. Naye ngapha, rapper ngapha. Now she's you know, we are it's a group, but we are individuals. You know, there are things that you want to try on your own, and we tend to forget to go to there's a group. And then sometimes this thing you think you are bigger than the group.
Oh yes.
Can't you know? About ratang as Nestum Uluko Abashante, not Nestum as a solo. Young understand, or not Nestum as an individual. Rebarata Habalika Ofel. Young understand. So now that thing now the group is big. I am bigger than the group. Young understand that I am bigger than the stable. Can't I? Uzos Bonella Puma Bazokot. Young understand. Yeah, so even and now we feel like I wanna go and explore as Nestum, you know. Yeah, but anyway, it's cool.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
It's Happy Days on podcast. We continue our discussion as right here as we are at the Fuyos. Yeah. Yes, bonus nebilegi. Yeah,
you know.
So when we want a chance done now. Tatama chance to and it's a good day. It's a really beautiful day to have a happy day on podcast. So right now we're going to continue with our discussion. Don't forget that the Yenza Sneakers is the competition that we're running it for the last time. In fact, I'll say this question for the last time on this show, and then what will happen next episode? You're going to be announcing the winner of these beautiful sneakers. They call Yenza, and the store has been open somewhere. I think it's at where is it, Sepa? Newtown Junction, here is the mall, the Yenza shop. You can go and buy now. It's just opened last Thursday, I think. So you can start going there if you want more. There are also other different, made apart from these ones. But if you really need these ones, you can talk about that competition question that we asked about Katlego Tulare, the episode that we did at Sakumsi the other time, and we were speaking about his book. The latest book is called Joe Mase book. So we were asking the question as to why, how did that name came about for him to actually even write that book. So you can, if you tell a good story about that, well, you can tell a good story by watching the episode. And then if you can tell a beautiful story for us, we'll give you certainly. We have few people who are writing. So me and my producer and some panel, because this is a serious situation, you know. So many people choose, which okay, right. Obani umuntu ongathi sichamile most charm asaphahlakela ngawo uzobonika nje uhamba uhalalisi yeah kuzobe ngamateka angakushisi azobapholile ugrant angeke kube uMessi phakela shiswa amateki ngeke ukhawathe. So you can do that, but in order to take part you need to subscribe as well. Don't forget to subscribe. We're choosing people who subscribe, and you answer that question to our email. It's admin@coldrawmedia.co.za. If you want to buy the sneakers, you can just email them at info@yenza.co.za. And we continue with our discussion. Let's go just down on the street with Wade on the street. We're coming back.
The buzz of the city is what inspires art.
Salamba, la 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 la, oh yeah, yeah. Happy Days podcast, competitiveness of Amocha. Turning your story to glory. You know my name, my scorn, I was born in Tina Shabule, we are happy. Tina Shabule, we are happy. Oh yeah. You know my name, it's Uzonke, Zobam Nandi.
Ola Famila Eswakarota Zeta Brits. And you know, you guys, when you see this face, it's Happy Days on podcast. Namhlanje again nasila eVilakazi Street. Vuyo's restaurant. Okay, you guys, you're gonna get a bit of inside ukuthi kahle kahle le ndawo le established nini ngoba kwenzenjani kanti futhi ngubani. So today we have the manager walana ithi ukuthi asichazisele kahle kahle ukuthi sikhiphani ngale ndawo. Hi my brother.
Unjani sisi?
Ngiyaphila unjani?
Ngiyaphila.
Ngiyaphila. Bese ngicela ukuthi usitshele bhuti wami ukuthi le ndawo le niqale nini kanti futhi kungani nikhethe le ndawo ukuthi restaurant yeni ibe la.
Okay. My name is Perfect Ngwenya.
Thank you.
Yes, I am the assistant manager at Vuyo's restaurant. Okay, Vuyo's is iqale ngo 2016.
Okay.
Yes, if you khumbula kune advert le answer ethi Vuyo the big dreamer. Yes.
Crazy, no way.
Yes.
So was it like done here?
Yeah, no. It started by the mobile reverse and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, from Abashante.
Yeah.
Then cool idea, then we'll end up as a live.
Okay, wait, but I'm quite curious now. Nyakuzwa ukhuluma ukuthi Vuyo the big dreamer. Big advert here hands, right?
Yes.
So is Vuyo like explain that whole scenario yakhona?
So the guy was inspired by the advert. Vuyo the big dreamer.
For him to start.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it started by step by step. Then.
You know, I see. So what made you guys ukuthi nikhethe le ndawo le specifically? One nikhethe la eVilakazi Street kuno zonke indawo.
Okay, Because now we are modern African cuisine.
Okay.
So here it's a tourist industry.
Yeah,
so
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, you get more people abazozalana.
Yes.
So your target market does it matter? Is it younger people? Is it older people? Or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is there anything apart from
Okay, so Tinola, every day we run specials.
Yeah.
We have a chef special.
Okay.
So it's oxtail and the choice of starch. You choose idombolo, semp or pap. Yes. So it's our daily special.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I see. There you have it, you guys. Nizwele nani from the manager, and then Nizwele ukudla kwakhona kumnandi. It's not just, you know, those. No, African food. You know, you get African cuisine. You get all of that lana. If you wanna get to know other people, tourists, come woza lana nizosbonela. So tell me, what's your take? People are now grooving and celebrating. What's your take on that? They're rejoicing, they're celebrating. What's your take on that, my brother?
You see, because we're Africans and we like celebrating. So it's like we're celebrating Elife Yalomuntulo, who has passed away, and we're celebrating it in a nice way. It's a proper send-off.
Oh, okay.
And if you have noticed, most of the South African content on TikTok, it's all about jive, groove. That's us.
Okay, but you know what, I like what you just said. It's a proper send off to lo muntu loyo. So I see also those people they don't just do nje after tears. Normally I can see abantu ba and I was confused at first. I didn't understand what's the whole thing until someone told me they're actually doing that because it's a proper send off kulo muntu lo ngoba mhlambe lo muntu lo gangster or into kanjalo.
So normally in life you don't live with your parents and you don't live with your family. You live outside.
Okay.
So the people that are going to bury you are the people that you used to live with from the outside, including your family. So those ones, they come in and then they're going to celebrate you in the very best way, the way bophila nabo ngakhona uyangithola manje if lezikuda lezikuda if kanjalo nje that's after tears angithi uqala ifamily proper bambeke kahle and then afterwards when we come back from the graveyard ejardini ngiyakutshela
before ziphahlaka. So my sister ngigama ubani? Kamu ngijabulela ukwazi. Kamu, I have a question for wena ne. Kamu ngiyabona ukuthi normally mangidlula estradeni abantu bagqoke black, uyabona kusho ukuthi kuziliwe kuyakhaliwa umncwabo. Kodwa na my question is kanjani ukuthi abantu bayaphuza? Kanjani ukuthi kunabo DJ bahleli lapha basetile kuyajiviwa kodwa kubuye emncwabeni? What's your take on after tears?
My take on after tears is the fact that we celebrate somebody based on how they live their lives. If umuntu ongena isonto bekahlala thandaza abuya sivale endlini masibuya nathi siyahamba sigeza izandla sikhaya. But if you celebrated the life of a socialite whereby umgroove khona kuphu khona, we want to remember you in that memory. So for me now, I believe in it because I personally, if I die, mele benze sure ukuthi kumunandi celebrator because bakhalile from the day they heard about the passing of a specific person and for us to be now crying until the last day. Now let's remember you in this way of saying konje besiphuza masinayo.
Hey, my brother, we didn't get you must wait for groove. You must wait for the party. Birthday party, the 21st. Now we find reason to all the time. La batho ba tlhokofetse ra jaiva after tears. Nari it's what guy and after tears. It's what guys simple. Talk to me.
Well, I think after tears, according to how Naki understand thing, it's sort of like a traditional thing, as you can see. It's like a certain group of race, mostly Batwawansu, and it has a pretty good reason because of. We have very big families. Some of them come from Limpopo, some of them come very far, different places. So when they come to a burial, they sort of like have that after burial session where they interact each other, they ask Bupilo, they like how's life, and that sort of like it's not a quick thing. But because of it's not always but Baba Khulu that will talk about how's life, also young children would find things to do like listening to music, alcohol. So to me it's just a thing, it grew from the culture after we did a burial. Families that come for can't just pick and go. They have to sit, they have to engage, they have to talk. So I think After Tears was driven by that, and then obviously, as you say, no, it's getting blown out of proportion, but I think it's not a bad thing. That's what I think.
Because now you feel like it's all over, because to a point where I get everywhere. I don't know what's this channel near, but it's a TV, it's a thing, you know. They even documented. It's like a culture. It's a culture. I feel like it doesn't make sense. We must get together and yo, my brother, you forgive my son. It's hard, but like it's so weird for now. Can't we do that? A family gathering and we get together and like from different places. More. Why should it be after Tears fair? Like after the funeral fair? Like doesn't make sense in a way to me.
I think you're still very right. Last time I went to a funeral in the northwest, and the funny thing it's one of those villages communities. So I think it's a good thing when communities get together after a funeral and get to engage. So I still think it's fine.
No, I hear you. Thank you so much for your answer. After Tears, we must get together, you know. There's families but Mara. It doesn't mean we must cry the love, and we must, rejoice in a way for past Yamoto. But anyways, let me take it back, Richie, in studio. See is keep hard because the shares is Pasaga, no rich. Asambeni man guys, Asambeni.
We're back on Happy Days. It's Happy Days on podcast, and we're right here at Buyos at the Villa Gaza Street, a very famous street when you're talking the politics of this country, and you're talking just enjoyment. They say you're out at the Itari. You can come and just enjoy yourself here. There's a lot of people as always. The street is buzzing, I must say. So, Nesty, Maskuluma, I'm a dark horses and the dark side of the industry. I understand good
You know what? You just opened a can of worms. In this industry now, you must know who you are, and then you must know what you are capable of, and you must you are fearless, you are untouchable. And let me tell you something, the dark forces of the industry, they don't just choose in jail. I'm gonna go very deep. They choose people with a certain gift. 99% of artists, you check, uzouza bathu ubani bani uyathwasa ubani we Africans and we have different gifts. Uthola ukuthi igift yakho, you are a performer, you are a singer, but at the same time you are the chosen one. A very special gift. You You can connect with the higher power, but not everyone. That's why I'm saying the chosen ones. And there are certain people in the industry, when you look at them, they are very special. As fun, we can be I'm an artist and blah blah blah, but there are those ones who
that is
who
why
are.
you know Brenda Fassie,
Thank you.
Michael Jackson.
Thank you. They beside being a normal artist, they have special gifts.
Yes.
The God-given talent from God, from their ancestors, and you are able to attract young understander. And as funny, the word beggar as funny, even in this industry, there are those who have too powerful. Wherever I it's a gift. You understand? So, because you are able to attract. Sometimes it's all good, you have nothing special, but people you attract. People, they connect. You understand? So the dark side of this industry, the dark forces of the industry, they are searching for people like that. You understand? And once you accept, definitely there are things that you tell you promise at all. You understand? I don't care who says what. Anyway, I've been attacked. I passed my test after the podcast that I did. It was newing. English they came real hard. I lost weight, and they will attack you in different ways. Whether it's your family, it's your relationship, it's work, and if bengi strong Nestum you understand? But knowing who I am, knowing the God that I serve, knowing and accepting and understanding who I am, I fought. You understand? So there are things that you will suffer. Me, I was told you don't want to join us. Uzofa ungena next. Utosha ulincha Nestum. You're not that. No, they know what I'm talking about. The dark forces. The dark forces. They will give you an offer. You understand? You are Nestum. You are relevant. I mean, uncommon coins. You understand? I mean, guys, the struggle we are in. Thank you. Give up. Others they gone. But Mina, I am still standing. You understand? So, and Baba you, she attracts young and old. You understand? Begala Shabamo. Oza. You understand? Oza. And then we'll do this for you. But I didn't know it's about you accepted what. After 3 months, she's like, the more people. They like, Nesty. The more bank abashanyeli mina. That whatever joining the more but that thing and more followers. More followers, you are getting books and blah blah. It's like, yeah man, no moon to money. Sumonela pay shangeli bala. After 3 months, you understand? So there are
that's when I believe and
believe you, Mina Yachel. Because Mina, I was I don't know, need to attack or I was confronted to go to join us. And kiddie voices, there are voices.
Yes.
You know, people are like saying the Tamurikiri was saying the voices, man. Guys, when these people sing, listen to the lyrics. The voices, man. You think baby. You understand? The voices, man. Blah blah, man. The voices. The voices. You understand? So Mina, I refused. I cried. I fasted. I said to God, Yabana again kulukulu. Yabana again melokate again. Between when kulukulu you understand? Because I was like, God, I cannot fight this. And when I think you understand, it's like, you know, or maybe it's on Yamalal, but since what you tell about you understand? So I was like, I can hear this. Help me. I cannot fight this. I cannot. You understand? You have to be very, very strong. You know, for me, I like saying religion is something else. The connection and the relationship you are having with God. Understand who you are inside. Nemi. You understand? Thank you. You must know what works for you. You understand? But after revealing and talking about the dark forces of the industry, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Zikhalile shame.
Yeah.
The one last year. Yeah, Zikhalile baba. I don't wanna lie. You understand? So that it's like that. Why meles fihle? You understand? About utlosha usna next. When utlosha lili bisolo la how lubunto.
So you are so
bra. The gig is like to cholang. I know it's at least 20 and made Tunyazam and my angels. You will get phone calls, but about premise and after that, but to about to do.
Hey.
You understand? It's like, no, she's not one of us. Why are you and sometimes the dark that force you understand that? But until you surrender, you understand? Until and people will talk. Oh, celebrities nanchelete. Yo, futhi mina ke ngihlale Soweto emaphela. Celebrities amakaria vaya, celebrity kalamatex. You understand? Ngathi, but I know ukuthi mubani. You understand? Ngathi uNkulunkulu wathi never. Ngathi uNkulunkulu, let your appearance and your presence be seen, be felt through this woman. Khona manje ngiya-drive mina.
Yeah, so grand manje.
Driver.
Buyile mandleni.
Ithi ngayikhuluma.
Yeah, ukuthi driver.
It's just not good. Ngifuna ukubonisa ukuthi that first said uzofawunya na next. uNkulunkulu wathi sizobona. Ngathi uNkulunkulu asibone between the dark forces and you. Kahle kahle ibhoza ubani. Because when you said you are the creator of heaven and earth, the money and everything ezakho uNkulunkulu. Akubonakale ke.
Because abantu banokhohlwa ukuthi phela singabantwana bakaNkulunkulu hayi abantwana babo. You know, ukuthi umuntu acabanga ukuthi yenza anything ngawe of which sonke si la emhlabeni.
You understand?
The reason why.
You
know. So akekho umuntu ongachange. I'm so grateful ukuthi you just kept your head high.
Joe.
Ebunzimeni kunjalo. Abanye abantu vele they perish.
Ningajaja abantu. Please. Hey, le industry. Izokuvithiza. Izokchopha. Izokchopha yabona the samurai the samurai sword. I bazokapha ngesamurai sword. But if uya tenka you don't know who you are. Awungeke uphuma ngeke usurvive uyashona baba. I'm telling you. So mina I was like hayi sifuna ukubona uyahamba. La? Hallo uyavaya ngathi never. Ngathi hayi.
Yena ukubone.
Ngathi hayi mina. Ngathi wabona ke uNkulunkulu umchallenge ngithi wena uthe wena kodi mangolong ahawu wena wari manje ukuphi awungazi ngithi okay if awukhona ngivele ngijoin once bangenze ngibe mnandi ngoba ngathi wena
ngoba ngathi
khona ukwenza ukuthi ngibe mnandi yes you understand but it's tough bra I don't wanna lie and futhi the pressure ngoba na pressure ya social media yo
bathe seke uyile nesti ubonile hey ngihlangane naye umunye ukushuthile eyaposta
yo futhi bila lentsela uwila akusalifila
khona lentsela
no the way nekile hater hoqala ubani uwile bengishaya inside
okay
khona manje uwila mina angisahetheki yo hayi mina bengikhaya mina nginandaba ukuthi uthini angibulisa sizobona phambili. You understand? But you need to be
very strong.
but it's tough, bruh. You know, I look at these young kids need to you know if you are weak I see again ubuso. Yabona if pakati inside you are I was good to your left or your right mabathi uyalandelela mabathi he mele sekuphi bathi kukhona ini masilanda uzothola imali hamba he
uzophahla ke
thank you mina I know it's happy days you talk about there are things that ukuthi kukhanye uzondlule bumnyameni yakana sa
ngithi kuze happy days akupaintela ipicture ukuthi
thank you
kahle kuze kube mnandi kanye sibe happy kuqale kwabababhe
yakana sana you need to be strong you need to be fearless
as they say happy to be happy it's a choice
thank you it's a choice
ngabheda mara you can still decide to be
ukuthi yazi ngidlama
ngidlela ipapa lami namanzi ngilale ngihappy
as long as I'm happy you understand so abantu bathanda ukuthi what do you regret about it no whatever I went through it was my journey bekufuna kube ubani naye uyagowisha it just said we don't know ngoba akakhulumi it just said ukuthi thina bona sithina siyakhuluma mina but nothing to hide ukuthi hey bra siyagowisha and I said and it's life the more kuba nama challenges and that's when you say but kahle it's life uzibuza ukuthi mara ngiphume kanjani la hey bra mina bengondile December wadlala
lo December sibuya kuwe
hey bra
besithula
where does it color I was going bengi
abheka manje raga
ngithula ke hey mangeza ngithi
yimlo
if ngathola it izothi yo kodwa uzongifela wena uzongifela ya bengi
ongitshela
mara ngivele ngithule ngibheke ngithi ngizoku bathi Nestum ubonile uwonde kanjani ngithi yagowish ngithi let me enjoy the pain ngithi ngizothi manivela so nizobana ngathi angigezanga ngigezile Understand?
Yeah.
Akhona bathi ngiyafaka ama-shot angihlala.
Yeah, uyahalalisa.
Angakayenzi next.
Oh, and then eventually you started to move on and back to change tunes.
Yeah.
You know? Where you said to yourself, okay, let me just get into radio.
Yeah.
Okay, ungena kanjani? Oh, ungena ngo-art njengoba.
Yeah, because you know, normally I like speaking my language. It's like when I pato Mosotho nekiri Mosotho. And then you know your tone. Why so what's to nyana samonati samokasi? You know about how don't you wanna try radio? You know it's okay, why not? Cause anyway we see batho ba bangata normally how ba le di OBs le City FM will go there and you know and then about no don't you want to try this woman? And then I remember it was Mema Muntabarno and we actually want a character like this, you know, the vibey, crazy, and you know, and then that's when and then I did couple of auditions, and then the training. But we want you, you are an artist, and the we had a special show, some music.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. Okay. So, cause you specialize, music, you know. So that's why it's like about the graveyard show, party time slots, because now I'm a party myself.
Yeah.
You know, and eventually Hannah can say, move to office.
Okay.
And it can look something.
Now in programming, isn't it?
Yeah, I come off 2019 you're going to be station coordinator.
Nice.
And then from there, I went back on air, second officing, back on air, second officing, no office you administrate. But sometimes I'm jack of all trades, me. Hey man, can I go studio? The guest and so Nabon kiss office in Sekile Mole studio. You know, this is me. Kiki life for Tonesu, Melu Ubeso, Ube octopus, man. You understand? So then I time about the office, I was like, okay, but you know what? But be careful of what you wish for, even if you don't say it loud. Sometimes I used to say, Lord, what if, but as a fully, we don't want you to be a presenter anymore. Go see your 7 as cool man. And And I've decided 2017, 2018, now to let me go back to school.
Okay.
You know, and try to keep boosting my, you know, my computer skills, my computer literacy. And I said, hey, Baba, I didn't know what after that 2019 back to office. You were always saying when you are we won. Party back. Ngijime sibhasi ngiphathisa khiso office ngingena bathi this is my office uNkulunkulu wathi this is what is happening. And I never prayed about it, but bengizikhulumela nje. You know, so for me, I'm enjoying where I am. You know, you need to you need to grow. You know, you can't be an it girl forever, even if you're a short, but new mama. But a very sexy mama.
Hey! Sexy mama.
Mina bantwana bami they know me futhi abafana. Bathi mami. Hey. Mina angifuni mangisengile uNkulunkulu angidlalela ivideo athi I gave you the body. Beka wenzeni? Wadla amagunya wabasidudla. The next thing so khathelo so ne stress after stress manje so la. I mean I didn't sign you. We didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, so, I know also you pushing for women, you know? Women power.
Yes.
You know, even with our DJs.
Our DJs, yes.
And you also own a car wash in Babetla. Sunday session.
Yeah. 17 sina cocktail. Yes, Sibala. Banyala ke kopa le hlapeng amantombazana ayageza gezani ukuthi abafana bazi
ngizoza kule car wash ngiyazi bathi ziyaphahla ngama Sundays
siba siyageza.
No, man, thanks for coming on Heavy Days.
Yes, thank
and
you.
Sharing your beautiful story with us.
Thank
you. At the same time, I know Gucci also behind you know, uniting quite your musician every year.
You know, it's so nice. It's not a nice thing, you know.
This is the bad side of amapiano. Quite. So
yes, you know, but we will get there, hey? We will get there. Hey, yo, guys, because if you say, don't you want an MC? Okay, sinayo ngithi okay nyati. Oh no, DJ sinayo oh nya performer. No, I know nya dance.
Ngenza konke. There you are.
General Tata Zonke. Yes. So I'm happy. I'm here. And then hey. Ngisasa khona ninganizithi uNestum ushonile ningazongijayela kabi.
Laba abatakisanayo.
uNestum bawumbhekile ubona ukuwa la.
Thatha ama chance.
Uzothatha into ezingekho la. Ngisase la. Angeke yenze next.
And there you are. It's Happy Days. Salani kuhle and out.
Peace.
Subscribe and become a member of the biggest family, the Happy Days on podcast family.